Hey, it is your girl Sylvia Curatini here, bringing you yet another amazing video. Now, in today's video, I do have 3 work from home leads that are hiring right now. And with these 3 companies, they all are giving you the company equipment. Now, for me personally, that is very important for me because I love when you're able to just get the equipment, set up your station, your work from home station, and be able to start when the job has their start date. That to me is like music to my ears. They also are providing great pay and they are full-time positions. So if you are seeking a work from home role, if you want to be remote and be in the comfort of your home to earn your income, then you should watch this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, awesome. So this is our first company that is hiring right now for a remote position. It is a company that's called the Hartford, and they are hiring for customer care representative. It is remote. It is a full-time role. So if you are driven and a motivated problem solver that is ready to pursue meaningful work and that you strive to have an impact every day and not only at work, but in your personal life and community too, if this sounds something like you, then you have landed in the right place. You are able to accelerate your career with this new position on their team that includes rotational assignments through both the claims contact center and service organizations. So this is a hybrid role, meaning you will have exposure to the property and casual claims and their customer service organization. So that the hybrid meaning you will do both of those roles. And they're both remote. So don't think, because sometimes hybrid can mean inside of the company and then half being home, work from home. No, not that type of hybrid. Hybrid meaning you will do 2 different things, meaning working with the property and casualty claims and the customer service organization. So starting as a customer service representative in our claims contact center, your primary role is to provide service to the policy holders and claimants in response to a notice of auto physical damage, workers' compensation, and property losses. You will work with customers in taking new losses, resolving, answering problems, responding to information requests, and processing claims. So depending on your skill level, proficiency, and business need, you'll be able to transition to either their personal lines or their small commercial service organization in a little as 4 to 5 months following your start date. So this company also has room for growth opportunities. You will be providing high quality, low effort experience for auto and home policyholders or agents and small business owners by providing digital first solutions and handling policy service requests. You will have the tools to be successful in remaining personally resilient and adaptable during change in a high intensity customer/agent interactions. So once you are trained in both in the claims and contact center and also the customer service organization, you will handle interactions in both contact centers. So that's where that hybrid comes into play, where you will continue to build the skills and capability as you continue your career. Compensation will be reviewed throughout your learning journey as you obtain additional skill set and responsibility. So for this company, your start date is November 7th of 2022. The training hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So for those training hours, that would be for the first 6 weeks of your employment. And then after training, the year-round shift will be Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So please take this in consideration before you do apply. You do have to work these hours because this is what the company is seeking. So if you cannot commit to these hours, then this role may not be for you. Now for your key responsibilities, you will be the first point of contact for the policyholders, explaining the claims process, initiating damage appraisal, and organizing car rental when appropriate. They initiate claims according to the claims best practice as assigned and provide exceptional customer service. You will also utilize multiple computer applications to accurately document claim information. You'll take ownership to ensure that you'll go above and beyond to service each caller's need, utilizing every touch point as an opportunity to build value and the Hartford brand. You'll be provided with 6 weeks of paid training as well as ongoing coaching and development to ensure your success. So they won't leave you alone. They'll give you paid training. You'll have coaching throughout the process so that you are, going on the right path. You're going up. You're excelling. Your qualifications for this role is you do need to demonstrate a background in customer service, insurance, retail, restaurant, or a related field. You need to have excellent communication skills with a strong ability to emphasize with customers. You need to have strong attention to detail, experience in working in Windows-based computer environment, the ability to work in a collaborative environment, problem solving and critical thinking skills, and have a strong attention to detail. You should be able to use excellent verbal and written communication skills. Being bilingual, knowing both Spanish and English is a plus, but doesn't mean you can't apply. You also need to have your high school diploma or equivalent required, and bachelor degree is also a plus, but not required. Some additional information: this is 100% remote, work from home opportunity, and availability to work. All holidays is required, including holidays that fall on your normal days off. So please do keep that in mind as well. As a condition of employment, you will be required to successfully complete a multi-week new hire training course, and upon completion, obtain a passing score on the final course assessment. Continued employment with the Hartford is contingent upon you successfully passing the exam within 30 business days from the completion of the new hire training. You should have no scheduled conflicts during your training. So that means you got to attend those 6 weeks of paid training, and then upon the completion of your training, you need to take an assessment. So that just basically shows that you paid attention during your training and you know what the Hartford brand wants for this role. Now, for your internet connectivity requirement for these remote positions, it's 100% remote, and they require you to have high-speed broadband cable internet service with a minimum of download speed of 3 Mbps and 30 Mbps. And your internet provider supplied device is to be hardwired to the Hartford issued router and computer. So it needs to be in your router and it needs to be plugged into the Hartford equipment, because that just means no wireless. Like, so how you hook up to the Wi-Fi, you can't just hook it up and just think that it's going to be connected. No, it has to be physically plugged in from the router to the equipment. And if you did want to check your internet speed to see if you did fall into the qualifications they are seeking, you could simply go here to test from your personal computer to see how fast your upload and your download speeds are. So once you have applied to this position, the next step in the process will be for you to complete an online assessment to assess your skills against the job requirements. This assessment is just one part of the selection process, and it measures some of your key features that are critical for successful performance on the job. Now, your compensation. Your compensation will fall in the bracket of $36,000 and $800,000 up to $55,200, and that just falls in the bracket between getting paid $16 up to $24 an hour. So that's very good to be working at home and to be getting, between 16 to 24 an hour. That's really great. This is definitely a high-paying, fully remote job. So if you're interested in this one, then you will simply click the link that's going to be in the description, and then you'll come here and you'll click on this green apply button right here, and you'll put in your application and submit. All right, so our second work from home lead for today is by a company called American Specialty Health, and they are currently hiring for a call center customer service in the clinical department. That is fully remote, $15 per hour. So with American Specialty Health, they're searching for exceptional customer service. Now, for American Specialty Health, they are searching for exceptional customer service professionals to join their high volume call center to assist their members by providing exceptional customer service nationwide for their specialty network programs. By responding to customers' inquiries and providing information regarding all aspects of the members' association with American Specialty Health, This position will play an integral role in supporting their company's mission to empower individuals to live healthier and longer. So, like I mentioned, the starting pay is $15 per hour with the potential of $16 per hour within the first year. There will be additional bonus opportunities based on your performance after 6, 12, and 24 months. So you're starting at $15 at home, which is awesome. You can potentially go up to $16 per hour within your first year, and they have additional opportunities for you to get a bonus at 6, 12, and 24 months. So there is room for growth. There's room for getting a higher pay and getting bonuses all within your first and second year of working. Now, for remote worker considerations, candidates who are selected for this position will be trained remotely and must be able to work from home in a designated work area with company-provided technology equipment. So again, another company hiring right now, providing the equipment for you. Now, your responsibilities will include answering incoming calls in a professional, accurate, timely, and courageous manner. The nature of the call and be able to record the information in the communication log. You need to be able to look up members' information using their systems and provide information to the caller. You will forward logs requiring further research to the appropriate department, transfer calls to appropriate quay. If questions is, of more complex issues like claims, authorizations, basically things that you're not trained in. So being able to identify the call type and being able to transfer to the correct department if you are unable to assist that caller because simply you're not trained in that specific role. You will utilize appropriate resources, including those online, to provide timely responses. You'll manage time to ensure calls are answered within required time frames and appropriate follow-up is done in a timely manner. You will meet and exceed minimum key job accountabilities established for the customer service representative position. Document all calls appropriately. Attend the weekly staff and other meetings to discuss issues and foster teamwork among the department personnel. You'll respond to requests for internal and external customers and or clients as required. So qualifications for this role is you need to have your high school diploma or equivalent, a minimum of 1 year experience performing customer service duties, inbound call center experience definitely preferred. You need to have basic computer skills. You also need to have strong verbal communication skills. So some of the core competencies are demonstrating the ability to interact in a positive, respectful manner and establish and maintain cooperative working relationships. You need to have the ability to display excellent customer service to meet the needs and expectations of both internal and external customers. You need to have excellent listening and interpersonal communication skills to identify critical core competencies based on success factors and organizational environment. You need to have the ability to effectively organize, prioritize, multitask, and manage time. You need to demonstrate accuracy and productivity in a changing environment with constant interruption. You need to be able to demonstrate the ability to analyze information, problems, issues, situations, and procedures to develop effective solutions. You also need to have the ability to exercise strict confidentiality in all matters. So privacy matters. Mobility, you need to be able to sit for long periods of time. For your physical requirements, you need the ability to speak, see, and hear other personnel and or objects, the ability to communicate both oral and written form, capable of using telephone and computer keyboard, and the ability to lift up to 10 pounds. So your environmental conditions, you're working from home. So you need to have a work from home area for you to be able to complete the role. So this is more about going into the equal employment and what they have to offer. So if you would like to read this, you can do this at your own leisure. So if you are interested in this working from home customer service rep position with American Specialty Health, you will scroll down to the bottom and simply click apply. But first, by clicking the link that's going to be below in the description of this video. All right, and here's the third work from home lead that I do have for you today. The company is called Florida Blue, and they are hiring for a service advocate 2, contact QIP. So for this role of service advocate is mainly for you to focus on servicing the current and or potential customers, which are identified as members, providers, agents, brokers, benefit administrators, or benefit consultants. You will basically resolve the questions and issues and help them with the company's customers, utilize products, tools, and services, and directly contribute to the customer satisfaction and retention. The work of a service advocate too is guided by the instructions, establish work routines, and or close supervision. You're also given the same or some latitude on deciding on how tasks and duties are completed based on the changing work situations, workflow, and etc. And also your supervisor's approval. You'll perform semi-routine duties within the established systems and procedures. So some essential functions that you will be doing, which will be providing customer service and education plan to members and providers by answering more complex questions regarding insurance claims and policies, resolving issues and ensuring customers understand the company's products, services, and processes. So calls are predominantly routine, but they also may require from standard screen scripts and procedures. So, for the most part, your calls will be routine. You'll be able to, answer things, but from time to time, things will change because you don't never know what that person is going to call in for, but you also need to be ready and able to answer the question. You also will review high-risk claims, determine whether to return, deny, or pay the claims following the contract benefit or the organizational processing guidelines. You will also perform additional research to develop claims, including contacting providers and members. You'll use computerized systems for tracking, information gathering, and troubleshooting. You'll actively seek, identify, and implement the process for improvement opportunities. So the requirements for this role, 0 to 1 year of related work experience or equivalent combination of transferable experience and education. You need to have your high school diploma or GED. And then for general physical demands, you need to be able to lift up to 10 pounds to, occasionally move objects. And that just means because you'll be getting the company provided equipment. So you do need to be able to lift it to obviously set it up. Or if you do have to move it, you need to be able to move those objects. Now, if you're interested in this job, you'll first click the link that's going to be in the description for this role. And then once you're here, you'll scroll down to the bottom and click on this green apply now. They also give you an option if you do want to email this job to a friend, family member, coworker, whoever. You simply put their name, their email, and you'll submit it to them and they'll be able to get this job as well. But that's, completely your preference or if you want to do that. But if you're interested in this role, like I said, go to this green apply now and go put in your application. All right, so there you have it. 3 work from home positions that are currently hiring right now that if you are interested in, you can simply go to the links that are going to be below this video in the description for you to go click on it and go apply today. So if you're interested in working from home positions, go put your application in. That's going to always be my number one advice. You constantly have to put applications in because you're not going to get every single one. But the more applications you put in, the higher your chances are to getting a remote position. And even if an employer sends you, oh, your application was, impressive, but we decided to move forward, put your application in again. Put your application in again. If you see that a company is still have that open, if they still have the position open, keep applying, because sometimes you may not get it on the first try and sometimes you may not get it on the second. As long as you have the willpower and the motivation to keep moving forward, you won't get a no. It's just when you'll get that yes, because that's where your mindset needs to be. You need to think, oh, you know what? I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to be whatever because this person said no. I'm just going to keep putting more applications in until I get that work from home position that works well for me. So that will always be my number one position. Put in that application, take action, and keep putting in those applications. Now, if you're also interested in making passive income where you're able to work from anywhere, be your own boss, set your own hours, and literally have unlimited income, then you should go check out my number one recommendation that I am able to do as a stay-at-home mom. and literally be in whatever I want to wear. I'm mainly in comfortable clothes. I can literally decide how my day goes, and that's what was most important for me as a mom, to be able to decide my days, have that time freedom to do what I please. So if you are interested in learning what it is that I do to be able to work from home, then go check out my #1 recommendation. That link will be below in the description as well. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you're enjoying my content, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future work from home leads or anything that has to do with making money online. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one.